Hey guys, what's going on? This is Travis and I'd like to welcome you back to Coffee, Computers, and More. And recently over Facebook, I had a representative from the Moxxi Coffee company reach out to me and ask me if I've ever tried their coffee before. I said I had not, and I'd be willing to try a sample of it if you want to send some of it out. So we're going to go and check it out. I want to talk about the company just a little bit and what products they do have to offer. Now, even though they did send me the sample, the opinion that I'm going to be expressing is my own, and it's in no way influenced by the free sample that I've received. All I can tell you is if it is good coffee, I'm definitely going to tell you. So let's go ahead and talk about the whole Moxxi idea and what Moxxi Coffee Company is all about. All right, to get to the website, it's moxxicoffeecompany.com, and that's MOXXI. And so the big question is what is a Moxxi in the first place? Because it really does inspire the spirit and the character of this company from what I've seen so far. So simple definition of a Moxxi, noun, it is a force of character, determination, or nerve. And when you go on over to Moxxi Coffee Company's website, you can definitely tell that there is some awesome design to the website. They've got some great character going on. It says it is a woman-owned coffee company committed to keeping you caffeinated and killing it. And they also have the Moxxi Women's Foundation, which I thought was very interesting because a lot of coffee companies, you know, they take care of themselves and their employees and so on. But Moxxi really does go out there to help ladies and women out there to get their careers going and so on. So according to the Moxxi Coffee Company website, currently $1 for every item sold is being donated to the Moxxi Women's Foundation. Now, over on the Moxxi Coffee Company website, they do feature the Fridays Fearless Females page, which is really interesting. It's stories about women that have kind of staked out their own claim and made their own businesses and kind of followed their own dreams and passions, and Moxxi does support that, and I think that's a great thing. Now, when you go over to the website, we check out the different kinds of coffee that Moxxi offers. They've got Bold Ambition, they've got Blonde Ambition, and then you can get a bundle. So they've got two different main varieties that we're seeing right now. They also have Moxxi Cups, which are the K-Cup version, K-Cup compatible version of the coffees that they sell. You can get bags up to 3 pounds if you want to. Now, the Bold Ambition is the Monsoon Malabar Dark Roast. And then there's also the Blonde Ambition, which is, it says, a third wave light roast, which has bright notes of lemon, honey, and citrus, sweet and complex. Back to that Malabar dark roast. It is rich, smooth, chocolate cherry notes and peppery finish, well-rounded and heavily bodied. And that's probably going to be more of the coffee that I enjoy. Now, they've also got all kinds of different Moxxi merchandise you can get with kind of the, I guess you could call it a pinup girl style art going on, which is really cool. Definitely a classic design, and I do like it. You can get that on mugs and thermoses and so on. So that's pretty cool that they offer that. They do have a subscription service too that you can get into if you want to, and that'll help you get, they do have free shipping on it also if you subscribe to the service. Looks like it's about $16 a month, and that's going to get you one of their 12-ounce ground bags, and you subscribe to the variety that you want. You can either go whole bean or ground, which is definitely a bonus. And before I forget to mention it, Leslie Swedish is the owner and founder of Moxxi Coffee, and she does talk about her background and then also the people that she employs that represent the company too. And yeah, I think it's really cool what they have going on here. I think that they're based out of New York, if I'm not mistaken. Again, USA-based company, small business, and definitely something that I recommend we support. So let's go ahead and open up the box and see what is inside. All right, so I already went ahead and sliced open the box to kind of maintain a little bit of privacy just so you don't see my address, but let's see what they sent our way. Okay, we got some free samples in here. We have got some Bold Ambition. All right. And we have got some Blonde Ambition. Now, I have a lot of work to do this afternoon, and I'm up for something hearty and dark. So I think we're going to go with some of the Bold Ambition, but you can see the cool art that they have on the packaging. See, I'm a fan of hot rods, and so the whole pinup girl thing is definitely something that's cool if you're into the whole rat rod thing, the whole rat rod lifestyle, you know what I'm talking about. Ooh, caffeinated and killing it, Moxxi Coffee Company. So I got a little sticker going on too. This is great. I'm probably going to put this on the firearm safe, to be honest with you. So we're going to do this as two separate tests. Today we're going to go ahead and test the Bold Ambition. I'm going to brew up a pot of it. I'm going to grind it all up. We'll take a look at the beans and take a whiff and see how they smell. Let's see here. So unfortunately, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know exactly which countries that the coffee is going to come from, and it doesn't really matter. What do they say about it again? Monsoon Malabar Coffee Blend, accompanied with rich, smooth chocolate cherry notes and a peppery finish. Well-rounded, heavily bodied coffee blend is good as a cold brew, served hot or served as an espresso. Lower acidity makes it gentle on the stomach. There you go, with delightful to the palate. So if you're somebody that has maybe some acid reflux issues, this might just be the roast for you. So let's get the beans out, take a look at them, grind them up, and get this going. Okay, so when it comes to coffee beans, there's some basic characteristics that I'm looking for. One of those things is there oil on the beans at all? To me, that tells me that the beans have been roasted within the last couple of days and the oil's starting to come out. To me, it's a sign of freshness. It means the beans aren't necessarily dried out. The smell, man, you can tell these definitely have got a hearty dark roast going on. You got that full, I want to say pungent, but strong coffee smell to it, which is something I really look forward to. Those are awesome. I also look for consistency in the roast. Do we have some light beans mixed with dark beans? Is it kind of a consistent color all the way across the board? To me, it tells me that the company had pretty good temperature control when they're roasting them. And these look pretty good. They look pretty consistent. So I'm going to grind these up. We're going to brew them. When I brew, I just use a standard Mr. Coffee maker. It gets close to 192, 195 degrees, which is the perfect kind of steeping temperature, brewing temperature. I also wash out my filter a little bit to get the sediment particles out of it, the paper filter, and I use a Brita pitcher water. I guess I never talk about that in the videos, but it kind of takes those trace elements out of the water that can really affect the flavor. So we're going to go ahead and brew up some of this Bold Ambition and see how it tastes. I'm pretty excited. All right, so first things first, it smells really good in here. It kind of smells like somebody baked a tray of brownies or maybe some chocolate cake. When I ground up the coffee, I really did start to notice kind of that peppery essence to it and that bit of chocolate cherry kind of just smell was really starting to come out of the beans, and I like that. And as I brewed it, it only got better and better. So again, we are looking for chocolate cherry notes, peppery finish, heavy-bodied coffee blend. So it is thick and almost syrupy. I mean, it's nice and dark. You definitely cannot see through the pot. I did basically enough for 10 cups. That's pretty much what the quantity made that I received. And let's give it a try. I did let it cool down a little bit so more of the flavor and character would come out from it and less of the heat. So here we go. Oh, now that's interesting. I do like that. There's even, oh wow, like a black tea kind of initial hit comes on. Maybe even just a little bit of lemon, believe it or not. It's smooth, it's rich, definitely full-bodied. A lot of mouthfeel to it. Sometimes tea can really taste kind of watered down, or not tea, I'm sorry. Sometimes coffee can taste a little bit watered down. Not here. All right. The chocolate cherry, again, the chocolate's there's a little bit of sweetness on the back, and maybe that tanginess is the cherry that I'm looking for. Peppery finish, yeah, I can definitely tell. I can definitely tell it's there. So I like a good, rich, hearty, bold, dark roast. Oh, and not burned on the back end. It's not bitter on the back end. Low acidity too. So even though I said it's a little bit tangy, like this doesn't feel like the kind of coffee that's going to fire up any kind of indigestion or heartburn that you might suffer from. You really notice that just medium acid level at the most. It's awesome, guys. It's definitely really good. So make sure you guys check it out, moxxicoffeecompany.com. Thank you so much for the sample. Guys, if I didn't like it, I would definitely tell you because I don't want you to waste your money or your time on bad coffee. So thanks for watching Coffee, Computers, and More. Thanks for watching my review of the Moxxi Coffee Company Bold Ambition. We'll bring you Blonde Ambition pretty soon. And I think that's pretty much about it. So have fun, be safe, drink lots of coffee, and as you know, we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.